The traditional way to use a pull preview program in Velocify is to show users a list of leads they're eligible to take, displaying the name, lead source, date added, status, and potentially the loan amount. This distribution method allows users to cherry-pick the leads they'd like to take. Users can sort by a number of different fields to find the leads they want to take. This approach can work well for new leads. Challenges arise when implementing it for neglected leads, also known as a shark tank. Users are less likely to take a Shark Tank lead because they will assume ownership of it, lowering their conversion rates if the lead is a dud. If you're using a Shark Tank strategy to call neglected leads, we have found a much more efficient way. As you can see here, the only information given to a user is the date added, lead source, first name and last name, along with the state, loan amount, and the status. An alternative way to use a Shark Tank is to add 5 columns to the Pull Distribution column section of your client settings. You should add all of the customers' phone numbers, along with 2 fields called Action Count and Quick Action. Adding these fields allows your users to call leads in the Shark Tank. By giving them the phone number, they can call the leads without having to open it. Adding Quick Action allows users to take actions on leads they do not own. Adding the action count enables users to hover over the action count, seeing previous actions. This great method comes with 3 drawbacks. First, they must take action on leads after they've called the lead. Additionally, phone numbers have to be manually dialed because Dial IQ isn't natively compatible with a Pull Preview program or Shark Tank. Users must slowly, manually dial each lead. Lastly, outbound calls are not logged in the lead, causing inaccurate call reporting. With SDP's new Pipeline Toolkit, your Shark Tank phone numbers become Dial IQ enabled. With the Google Chrome browser extension, users can click on the phone number, activating an outbound Dial IQ call. The user can now click on a phone number to start calling out to a customer that is in their Pull Preview list and easily take an action on the lead. The Pipeline Toolkit gives you the full functionality of the Dial IQ blade, where they can take actions on leads very quickly, then move on to the next lead. When I take an action on this lead, you'll see that it marks it off my list. I can end the call and quickly move on to the next lead on my list. The key thing to point out is that the user does not take ownership of the lead to call the lead. They can also take actions on leads without being the owner of the lead record. This allows users to quickly work through a list and not have to take leads and assume ownership of that neglected lead. The user can simply click on the phone number, take an action in the Dial IQ blade, or with the Quick Action. If a user calls a lead record and the customer says that they're not interested, they can simply take a not interested action from the box here, or by clicking on the action count number and opening up an action window here. This solution solves a long-standing problem with not being able to use Dial IQ in a Shark Tank. The SDP Solutions Pipeline Toolkit is an enterprise solution meant to propel your team's effectiveness using the Velocify lead management system. At its core, the Pipeline Toolkit is meant to expand functionality of your pipeline, Shark Tanks, and lead preview. For more information on how to add the Google Chrome extension to your system, please visit www.sdp-solutions.com.